Howdy everybody, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. And this time, we're back here at Camp Forlorn Hope. But before we report back to the Major, I went back to Novak and grabbed Boone. We're going to be heading back to Novak anyway, because what I want to do is, near Nelson, down the street here, you can see, we can meet up with another ranger over here and do another quest. So I want to go ahead and do that. So we're going to go back to Novak now and get that squared away before reporting back to the Major and taking back Nelson. And we're actually fast traveled back here to Novak because I realized by doing so, all we have to do is head eastward instead of having to travel for a very long time on rough terrain on mountains all the way from where were we exactly? Camp Forlorn Hope, all the way here. We can just take the road really. And just before making it to our destination, on the side of the road are some red-ringed legionnaires here. And if we go ahead and loot their bodies, you can actually find legion ears on these, even before you get the quest from Forlorn Hope. These are like one of the rare instances. The other one is in Nipton, in the house with the Scorpion. Very, very rare occurrences that you can find them before the 30-ear quest is activated. So it's not a nice thing. But again, you're going to want to go ahead and get that quest activated. But let's keep on going to Nelson here.
We're getting close to Nelson. Any closer, I'm shooting any legionary I see. Hope that's not a problem.
And, no, it's not a problem. It's a solution.
Damn right. You and I, we're just a couple of problem solvers.
And yeah, Boone does have quite the disdain for Legion, if you don't remember, so good that we have him as backup here, but we are approaching what seems to be a checkpoint.
Hold up there. This area is locked down by the NCR military until we can dislodge some Legion snakes from Nelson.
Yeah, the name's Cody.
Oh, heck. I've heard of you. Supposed to be a regular hero or something, ain't that right? But maybe you're a little too reputable to get involved in some dirty work for the Republic.
And yeah, are you interested in cracking jokes or actually getting something done?
Well, I'll be damned. Looks like you've got some dirt in you after all. If you had a few dozen doses of Psycho on you, maybe we could pep those weepy troopers into charging down into Nelson and taking back the camp. But since that's not likely, you could help me take out the Legion's trooper hostages.
And actually, real quick, I'm going to show this off because I've never done it before. I've done it like once, but never just had casually 20, almost 30 Psycho in my inventory. So yeah, funny you mentioned Psycho. I actually have a few doses on me.
All right. I have to admit I wasn't expecting you to say that. I was just joking, but if it makes you feel any better, I'm impressed. So anyway, how about those hostages?
Yeah, don't you have the authority to command the troopers to go into the camp?
I'm a ranger. They're troopers. Different branches. I don't have authority over them even though they're as green as a super mutant's backside. Besides, they'd probably start crying as soon as they saw the hostages get so much as a bruise. Nope, they don't got the stomach for it.
And alright, why take out the hostages though?
The troopers won't go down into camp with their comrades at risk. Dirty game the Legion likes to roll out whenever they get a chance. Problem is, Ranger Milo doesn't want to play. If we take out the hostages, they've got squat for leverage.
Alright, why don't you try to rescue them though?
Back at Ranger School, they taught us not to run headlong into a battle when you're outnumbered 10 to 1. You want to go down there and try to haul those crippled boys off those poles? You're dumber than you look.
Alright, fine, let's go.
Good. We clear out the hostages, they lose their advantage. They're down in a clearing, crucified on some telephone poles. I'll cover you from the ridge. Just make it quick. These boys should be put out of their misery, not plinked to death with some old varmint rifle. And don't get any dreamy notions about playing the hero and dragging these boys out. You'll get swarmed. Now let's go.
And yeah, I'm gonna hold back a bit because I don't really want to do too much because we're gonna have to redo it anyway, because I'm gonna show like the actual one I want to do. But I just wanted to show off the Psycho thing.
Getting those guys out of there.
I guess it's just me and the Ranger though with the Psycho, which isn't that impressive. Are the rest of the boys gonna come or no? Or should I have talked to them? Let me check.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to hold it.
And yeah, nothing to say about Psycho, but yeah, as you may have heard there, he mentions the relocation or redeployment, I guess, I don't know, of the first recon team from McCarran because we helped out with 3-card bounty. So very nice indeed, seeing it has some impact, I guess, on the area around here. And yeah, going back to our save here before Ranger Milo courageously charges in. Let's go ahead and just say, sign me up.
Good. We clear out the hostages, they lose their advantage. They're down in a clearing, crucified on some telephone poles. I'll cover you from the ridge. Just make it quick. These boys should be put out of their misery, not plinked to death with some old varmint rifle. And don't get any dreamy notions about playing the hero and dragging these boys out. You'll get swarmed. Now let's go.
And yeah, let's go ahead and just charge in there.
There used to be 2 commanders, but I only see 1. The other must be.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to hold it.
Alright, and yeah, so I guess it's just gonna be...
Those guys out of there.
Yeah, Boone makes a comment about not wanting to actually mercy game and the hostages here. He wants to rescue them, and I'm up for that as well. For his reputation points, I believe you can do both. You can save them and then shoot them. You can like glitch out their the points there, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna look real quick and see if I have enough points planned out still, because I don't really believe in, you know, why would I rescue and then just do it there? I don't know. And we have fought our way down here to the hostages, so I'm going to go ahead and just untie these guys.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Mercy killing's a last resort. I'm glad you recognized we had options.
And yeah, Boone makes a comment about how we spared the troopers. We rescued them. So let's go ahead and report back to Ranger Milo. I don't want to clear out Nelson completely because, you know, we still want to go back to Forlorn Hope and check out the rewards for doing everything we could for the NCR there. So I will meet you guys back at Milo. Reporting back to Ranger Milo.
Me and Carmine.
Oh.
That's my repeater here. We'll do our best to cover you from this ridge. Good luck.
All right.
Howdy. What's the word?
And howdy. I was able to get a few of the hostages out alive.
I have to admit, I didn't think you could do it. Guess that makes me the sap and you the hero. I'm not authorized to pay for contract work, but here's something for the effort, and I'll make sure everyone hears about what you did. Thanks.
And yeah, we get some NCR fame there. Back in your own backyard has been completed. And Boone also got one of his history points.
Mercy killing is expected of NCR snipers. The Legion likes to torture their prisoners within sight of NCR positions. We get called on to end it. I've had my share. Some of them, you think. Maybe you could have gotten them out. Maybe it's not the Legion that got them killed. Maybe it's your orders and you following them.
And yeah, so he had a little bit to say about Mercy red ringing in the NCR First Recon. But let's go ahead and see if we can get him to talk about his wife a little more.
I don't see what this helps. She's dead.
Yeah, I think it will help us understand each other better. We'll be more effective that way.
All right. I tracked her down. Southeast, near the river. They were selling her. Saw it through my scope. Whole place swarming with Legion, hundreds of them, bidding for things no man has a right to. I just had my rifle with me. Just me against all of them. So I took the shot.
And yeah, so I think it was better for you to do that than her to die as a Legion slave.
Yeah. What they do to women, that's worse than death. There was no choice in what I did. It was more like being forced to watch something you can't stop. All this was only ever gonna play out one way. It still is. I don't have any say. All I can do is wait for it to be done with me.
Yeah, you make it sound like your wife's death was inevitable.
It was gonna be something. If I'd never met Carla, it would have been something else. I should have never gotten close to her. I've got bad things coming to me. You better keep your distance too.
Yeah, why do you think you've got bad things coming?
Because fair is fair.
You're not gonna tell me?
No. Sorry.
So yeah, we got a little bit of Boone
Yeah.
lore there, but let's go ahead and get ourselves back to Camp Forlorn Hope. And coming back to the Camp Forlorn Hope commands
We
tent.
won't go. I heard you won Private Sexton's little contest. Congratulations. It's nice to have morale up around here.
And yeah, I wanted to talk about the attack on Nelson.
Are you ready?
Do we have the troops?
Thanks for your help. We have more than enough men to take those Legion bastards.
Alright, sweet. So, any intel?
Reports have the Legion forces at Nelson sizable, but not insurmountable.
Alright, let's do it.
Excellent. Killing the Legion commanders in Nelson will severely cripple the Legion forces and allow us to take back the city. Meet up with Sergeant Cooper just outside Nelson. He will assist you in reclaiming Nelson.
And yeah, so let's go ahead and meet up with the Sergeant Cooper. And as we make our final approach towards their location, we can see 4 NCR Veteran Rangers. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and talk to
Evening.
Mr. Cooper here.
I've heard of you. Glad to have you on our side.
And yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
We don't have many troops, so we can only attack from one direction. Where should we focus the attack?
Yeah, we can attack from the north, or we can attack from the ridge. We're going to attack from the east.
Our main target is the Legion leader at Nelson. Intel has the commander as one Dead Sea. I've uploaded his last known location to your Pip-Boy. Let's move out.
And yeah, so we're after the Legion Commander Dead Sea, it looks like. So I can't wait to take him out. Make sure if you're also trying to get some GRA challenges, Gunrunner Arsenal challenges done, bring a lever action or a revolver, I believe, to take out Dead Sea, because you do get something. I don't think we've got it yet. There is a challenge for I believe red ringing 5 or a handful of maybe 10 named Legion members, and they're very scarce because, again, Legion had very short development time given to them compared to the NCR. So let's go ahead and make our way to Dead Sea's location here. And it's saying right inside of here should be Dead Sea. So let's go ahead and go inside the barracks. And yeah, we got some enemies. Let's go ahead and put the Pip-Boy and hit some chems. Alright, and I think we are ready to take on Dead Sea here. There we go. And that should be it. Oh, there we go. And as you saw, the challenge popped up there, and the top left very briefly. I didn't get to read it, so I'm going to look it up in my Pip-Boy real quick. But Dead Sea is the holder of the unique machete, the Liberator. So very cool indeed. We'll take a look at in the Pip-Boy as well, as we look at the quest challenges. Alright, so looking at the Liberator here, bonus limb and bonus critical damage. So pretty okay for us, as we do have a pretty good crit chance right now. But moving on to the challenges. Yes, here it is. Against all tyrants, kill any named Legion members with hunting revolvers, Rangers, Sequoia, rush gun, service rifles, hunting rifles, or cavalry repeaters. So pretty cool. It looks like we did get that because we do fall under brush gun, because we have the unique brush gun medicine stick, of course. It's pretty cool. There is one for the NCR as well, but of course we're not doing that on this playthrough. We also have a lot of cool challenges we're going to eventually do, because again, I do plan on getting all the achievements, at least on this character, so we'll eventually get to these for sure. But I do want to focus more on the main story for now, because I don't want to get lost in side content just a second. See, it's great. This game has a lot of good side content. But let's report back to the Major, our success here. Alright, so entering the Camp Forlorn Hope Command Center once again, we can report to the Major.
Back already? What do you need?
And yeah, I want to talk about the attack on Nelson.
The initial reports have come back already. Excellent work. This will buy us a lot of breathing room to get back on our feet here. Now we can actually try to strengthen our forces along the river and prepare for the upcoming battle at Hoover Dam. You have my thanks. We owe you a lot.
And yeah, so we've helped the NCR quite a bit apparently. And we've actually got a level up, so pretty cool. And at level 38, I think we're going to go with 64 in survival, 60 in unarmed, medicine to 50. So now everything is at least 50 or higher. So pretty good point we're at the game. Pretty soon here, I think we're going to actually take some time off the quest line once again and hunt down some skill books so we can finally max out our barter, energy, weapons, and guns and skills that are already at their 85 to 91. So that way we don't have to waste any skill points, just in case we're forced into a tight spot. But yeah, definitely need to go skill book hunting soon for sure. And finally, after getting the implant, making it through the Old World Blues DLC, level 38, and getting, of course, the 2 levels of Implant GRX, we can finally grab the Better Critical perk. So what this does, of course, we gain a 50% damage bonus every time a critical hit is scored. So now we're doing even more damage with guns like that gun that have a bonus crit damage already built in, on top of with our already crit chance +5 from our light armor. And then also I think Joshua Graham's armor is giving us a +3. So we've got a lot going for us, and we have finesse. So just keep in mind, even though our luck is not high, right now it's 6, it's doing a lot because of finesse and other bonuses we have accumulated. So very nice indeed. But with us dropping down and retaking Nelson next door with the NCR Veteran Rangers, I think we're going to end things off today here. So as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed today's video. Share around with your friends if you think they'd also enjoy this type of content. And as always, I will see you guys next time.